All right, good morning, everyone. This is, I don't know, probably the last video of the year. This one's just a quick down and dirty proof of life video of a few units. So basically, what we have up front here, this is a Kato F3 that was done many years ago. And a long time ago, I dug up a batch of these for a Lombard and converted them to ESU LokSound. So the customer who bought this sent it back because they wanted a Mars light, and they'd also sent it to U30C for a beacon. And looking at photos of this thing, it had a beacon and a Mars light on it. So I have gone in and I have installed both on there. This already had ESU LokSound in, so all I had to do was go and refunction maps and stuff in there. But yeah, so it actually came out pretty good, I think, so far. Got some of these little beacon dealios off of, I'm not sure how well that's going to show up, beacons off, I guess, shapeways. They were clear, so I hosed them with tamiya clear orange. And here we are. We made a little stand for them out of some scrap styrene, painted that black. But anyways, it's got that. This was ESU sound file SO711. This is a V5 micro in it. Alright, so there we go, F3a that has had a beacon and a Mars light installed in it. And we are just going to move right along here. Alright, so this is a Kato U30C. I believe the unit out at Illinois Railway Museum, or a model of it, obviously not the real one, that had came in for an ESU sound install 58741. So it's had a section of the rear frame machined out, so it'll take an 15 by 8 millimeter speaker and 3D printed housing. Board had a couple of LEDs soldered to it, and then in order to get that light as far forward, or the operating beacon as far forward, these are the shapeways 3D printed one that was used on the F3 also. I recessed an 0402 as a surface mount LED down in there and made a little base out of styrene, and yeah. So these 3D printed, let's see if I can pull one out. Yeah, here's the clear ones. There's not much of a stem to work with on there, so they're kind of a pain to work with, but you know, you work with what you got. And so anyways, this guy has the beacon installed, and I don't know, F6 doesn't really matter all that much. GE FDL sound file, so we'll turn that on. And away. Here we go. Alright, so there we go, U30C with ESU LokSound. And moving on. Alright, next up, this is actually, there's 4 of these altogether. These are Kato N scale RDCs that came in for ESU LokSound conversion. They have interior lighting added. The front LEDs, well, front and rear, the orangish LEDs were replaced with golden white LEDs. They received 11 by 15 speakers with 3D printed housings, interior lights, and what have you. And these are definitely a hardwire job. So these got ESU nanos installed because they have enough functions to control everything in there. And so all 4 of them from an install process are pretty much identical. There's just 4 different units, 2 Santa Fe's, and there's 2 Chicago Northwestern ones back there. I was actually kind of surprised to see the CNW ones come in because those are kind of a rare bird, but so are the Santa Fe ones, I suppose. But those were released in 1998 by Kato, and Took years for Kato to sell all those, but that's a whole other ball of wax there. So I believe I have interior lights on. Yeah, on F6. We'll start some sound. Yeah, front rear motor lights are on. F5. I'm not sure if they're going to show. It's going to be washed out on here, but and basically, if you didn't want all the LEDs running in either direction, you would consist these guys as appropriate. There's the Santa Fe set, and here's the Chicago Northwestern set. They were converted identically. Yeah, same thing. You got interior lights, marker lights on them. ESU Nanos. These were pulled apart, cleaned, lubricated. The cups on the ends of the motors were repaired because every single one I've seen is always cracked. There's no way around them. Just over years they've split. So anyways, there we go. All right, now that that's turned off, yeah, so as I was saying, these are just quick proof of life videos, nothing terribly fancy here today. Just wanted to get this shot before the end of the year. I do actually do things besides FEF3s and big boys occasionally. Seems like I do a lot of those. Those are ALC 42s for some reason. Anywho, that's all I got for you today. If we aren't quite there yet, have a happy new year. Thanks for watching.